Hello everybody, I am back again. I know it's been a little bit since I recorded my last video, but I wanted to go ahead and record a new one for you guys. This one is going to be a simple one. It's going to be a what is in my bag video. Well, really what's in my purse, because this is my purse. So we're gonna do that today as a simple, easy video. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so first off, my purse is a Michael Kors purse. I have had this purse for a few years now. It is very durable. And I remember when I was younger, maybe my preteens, a girl loved a small purse. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, no, I want a bigger purse. You can put everything in here. So we're gonna go ahead and go through some of the things that are in my purse today, and let's have a look. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so the first thing obviously is my wallet slash tote. And obviously it's Michael Kors as well. It came with the purse, which I thought that was pretty dope. And obviously I have all my, credit cards and, monies and things like that in here. Insurance cards, things like that. And right here it has a little pocket in the back. In the back I have a protective mask back here. Obviously this one's open, so obviously it's been used. And then I have I think this is a 6 or 10 foot charger for my new iPhone. So I keep that in the little pocket back here of my tote in case I'm somewhere where I need to charge my phone. I have a charging block also inside of my phone. So yeah, I usually don't keep a whole bunch of stuff in my wallet. And I'm also one of those people who don't really like to walk around with a lot of cash on them. Usually if I'm walking somewhere with some cash, I'm about to usually use it, or I'm about to put it into the bank, because if anything, I'll walk around with maybe a 20 or something like that on me. But usually I hate walking around with lots of cash on me, especially nowadays in 2024. You never know, people are crazy. So but yeah, anyway, this is my first thing, my tote. The second thing in my purse is tissue, obvious reasons. I always get those 3-packs from Walmart of the Kleenex. So I always keep tissue on hand, because you never know when you have to, clean up a mess, swipe your nose, or whatever the case may be. So I always keep a couple little packs of tissue in my purse for emergency purposes, because you just never know. Anything could happen. You always need tissue. If you have a, crying episode or whatever, you always need tissue. So I always make sure to keep tissue slash Kleenex in my purse at all times. That's a must. On the same vein of tissue, I also have wipes in my purse. These are hand wipes from Wet Ones. Obviously you can get the travel packs from Walmart. I got these from Walmart. I usually get like 2 or 3 at a time. This pack is almost empty, as you can see, so I've been using it. And then also I have some Equate flushable wipes. Obvious reasons, and in addition to that, I'm a girl, so I gotta make sure that, when I'm using the restroom, that everything is clean. So I like to keep flushable wipes not only in my bathroom for the house, but I also keep them in my purse as well when I travel. So that way, if I need to, get extra clean down there, you want to make sure that, I have these on deck. So yeah, wipes at all times. I always have the wipes good to go, especially now in the world of COVID. You got to make sure everything is clean. And like me, like when I go out to eat, when my family and I would go out to eat, for example, if I'm eating something messy like wings or something like that, I want to make sure not only to wash my hands, but also to use wipes. And also when I just can't get to the bathroom, if there is no bathroom or whatever the case may be, I want at least to have something to hold me over until I can get to a bathroom. So yeah, wipes are essential for my purse. So yes. Another thing or things I keep in my purse are masks. We live in the world of COVID now, so you got to keep masks on deck. This is another protective KN95, and it's not open. It still has the wrapper on it that I have. And then I also have some cloth masks that I keep in this Ziploc bag, because obviously I don't want it to get dirty or contaminated with anything else in my purse. So I have these paper masks here that have never been used. And then I also have these cloth masks. This one is like a tie-dye pattern, and then I also have this one that's like a leopard pattern that I love. And then I have this pretty much it's just straight red one. And then for the cloth mask, what I do, I've gotten these mouth protectors that go inside of the mask. So I have 3 of these. I have 2 right here that are white or clear. I said white, clear. clear. And then I have this, it's like I'd say maybe a lime green one. I guess you could say that's lime green. So yeah, I always keep these so that basically when you have your mask, as we know, if you're using a cloth mask, you don't want the cloth touching your lips and stuff, especially like me, I'll have like Carmex on or something. So I don't want the cloth mask touching my lips. So you just basically insert this part, the mouth protector inside, so that way you can breathe when you put the mask on. So yeah, I always keep these on deck. Obviously, in the world of COVID, you want to make sure if you're entering a facility that, you know, masks are still required. I want to make sure I always have these on deck just for emergency purposes. You know, you never know. And obviously if you're sick or what have you, you want to make sure you have masks available. So yeah, I have these in my purse at all times. It's a must. Mask. Another thing that I keep in my purse, obvious reasons, pads. Obviously, I am a girl, so, you know, we have our menstrual cycles where we, you know, need that protection down there. So I usually keep masks. These are the Always brand, obviously. These are the standard size, and these are the overnight size. So, you know, when you're traveling, got to make sure with the flushable wipes and pads, got to make sure that you're, you know, clean down there. Everything is good. Everything is, you know, sanitary. Everything is good. So I usually always keep, you know, pads in my purse, you know, just for emergency purposes. I know there's some girls out there, like in the commercials, they be like, you know, don't these feel like diapers? This girl does not care. As long as everything is covered and I'm not bleeding everywhere, then yeah, pads are a must. I don't really do, you know, tampons. I'm not a tampon girly. Never have been. I've always been all about the pads. There's different brands, you know, people like what they like, to each their own. I've been using Always, but I do want to eventually maybe try other brands just to try a run to see if I like it. But yeah, I always keep pads on deck. Sometimes, usually when it's not my time of the month, I don't have them in my purse. But sometimes I just forget and just leave them in there. And obviously when you're spotting or, you know, things happen, you know, you want to make sure, or if you just, you know, are leaking or whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that you have, you know, something down there to take care of that. So yeah, pads. Another thing that I always keep in my purse is some type of fragrance and lotion. This right now that I'm currently traveling with in my purse is Victoria's Secret's Velvet Petals. So this is the travel size fragrant mist, and this is the travel size fragrant lotion. These were a gift. I'm not sure when or who gave it to me. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, these are what I'm currently carrying around in my purse. I have times where if I'm rushing to get somewhere, I forget to spray myself down with something, some type of fragrance, some type of smell good. So I usually just have some on standby in my purse to travel with. So these are the ones I'm currently using. It does smell pretty good. It's very subtle. It's not something that's like overpowering or anything like that. So I do travel with that. And then also right now I am traveling with the Eternity for Women Air by Calvin Klein. So as you see, I still have it in the box. So I do use this. This smells really good. I actually like it. Again, it's very subtle, not nothing that's just gonna like overwhelm you or anybody around you. So yeah, I'm traveling with this right now as my fragrances for any time that I'm just rushing out the house and I just forget. I travel with these. So, and it could vary depending on what I'm using at the time, obviously, or if I run out. These I'm still in good standing with. I still have a lot left. So yeah, always have some type of fragrance in your purse just because, you know, you never know when you might need it. Obviously, you want something with a secure cap or in some type of secure travel packaging so that way it doesn't waste or spill all over your items in your bags or your purse. But yeah, you just never know. So I always keep something in my purse because I like to smell good, obviously. So yeah, fragrances must have. All right, on the same vein of fragrances, like I said, lotion. I do keep some type of travel lotion in my purse. This is the EOS hand cream vanilla cashmere fragrance. So I do have this in my purse right now. I actually have not used this. I normally have the travel Vaseline hand cream, hand lotion in my purse. I'm actually out of it. I need to go get some sometime this week so I can restock and re-up and put that in my purse. This is the one I'm currently having in my purse, but the Vaseline that I really love. I love Vaseline because it basically has some thickness to it and you can feel it, you know, moisturizing your hands as you put it on. It's not I hate those watery lotions. I really like the thick stuff. So I'm gonna go get some more Vaseline and put that in my purse. This is the kind I'm talking about. This is my favorite kind that I use. I'm gonna go get some more this week. But yeah, lotions must. I have times where I'm out and I'm, you know, somewhere and I'm washing my hands, and obviously your hands are, you know, stripped of all that moisture after you wash them. So I always try to have some lotion on deck to make sure that my hands are back at the moisturized state that they were before I washed them. Plus, for me, when it gets cold outside, my hands get very dry. I had an episode a few years ago, back when I was in college, where my hands, it was wintertime and my knuckles got like really dark. In addition to being dry, they were dark, and I thought that was kind of weird. That only happened one winter several years ago. But yeah, ever since then, really ever since I had a purse, I always, keep lotion on standby just because, and then you always have people who ask you for lotion. So sometimes I don't do it much anymore, but sometimes I'll keep 2 lotions in my purse. One for me and then one for people who are like, Briana, you got some lotion? So I usually keep one for guests and then one for me. Some people don't think that far ahead, but I do. So yeah, lotion is always important to have lotion on you just because you never know. And I'm black, so we get ashy. So you got to make sure that your body is properly moisturized. So yeah, lotion. Okay, this is random, but another thing that maybe it's not random to some people, another thing I keep in my purse is straws. Because a lot of times when you go grab you something to eat real quick, get some fast food, not always, but sometimes they forget your straws. So I usually keep straws in my purse just for that purpose. As you can see, these 2 straws are not open. This one is more of the fatter, bigger straw, and it's purple. And this is a regular standard fountain drink straws. But yeah, anytime that, I need it, I want to make sure I have it on hand, because people be forgetting your straws. And a lot of times you don't realize until you already have drove off or gotten home, and it's like, dang it, they did not give me my doggone straw. So I always keep them on hand just in case I have one of those moments where I need if I don't have like my tumbler cup with me and I need a straw. So yeah, straws, there you go. Another thing that's always in my purse is hand sanitizer. This one is a general hand sanitizer, and it's a lemon fragrant. It smells really good. I usually keep hand sanitizer in my purse and in my car. And honestly, I have been traveling with hand sanitizer pre-COVID just because I like to be clean. So I have 2 in my purse of the Perel brand, which I love, but I also keep this hand sanitizer spray in my purse, this lemon fragrant that my mom gave me. She had a pack of them and she just gave me one because obviously you never know. You want to make sure that you're clean whenever you're traveling. This one is 80% alcohol, lemon breeze, high grade natural ingredients, and it says it kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So this is just a little 2 fluid ounce bottle that I keep in my purse because, gotta stay clean, gotta stay fresh, gotta make sure everything is everything. So yeah, hand sanitizer, make sure you have it. All right, next up is gonna be my eye contacts, my eye contact solution, and the re-wetting drops. I have it in this little bag right here. Obviously, you don't want this to get contaminated with anything because it's going in your eyes. So as you see, I wear glasses, so I do have vision issues. So a lot of times when I travel, I like to make sure that if I'm wearing my contacts, I have the contacts case with me in case I need to take them out for whatever reason, if dirt gets in my eye, whatever the case may be. I want to make sure that I have my items on deck for my contacts. And obviously I keep my contacts, not only my case, but my glasses case with me just in case, because you just never know. Sometimes things happen, you have to take them out immediately, things happen. So I always want to make sure I have some valid contact solution. This is the Bausch & Lomb BioTrue multi-purpose solution. This was prescribed to me by my doctor. He recommended that I get this. He gave me this travel kind, and then I picked up some more at the store. So I always have this, and this one is just a Equate contact lens re-wetting drops. In case your eyes dry out, you gotta re-wet them real quick. So I always keep this with me on hand because I have my contacts, but I don't always wear them. Especially for me, for nights where I don't get enough sleep. If I get about maybe 3, 4, 5 hours, if I don't get enough sleep, I don't wear contacts the next day because I feel like that'll be irritating my eyes. I mean, at least for me. Some people probably do, but for me, if I don't get enough sleep, I usually don't wear them. So yeah, contacts and contact solution for me, yeah, it's definitely an essential for my purse. In addition to the contacts and the contact solution, I have my lens wipes. Obviously you can run your glasses under some water and clean them real quick, but for those times when I can't get to water, you want to make sure you have your lens wipes so you can go ahead and clean them off. So yeah, I keep at least 1 or 2 packs of these in my purse just to make sure. And if they're dry, if they're dried out, I just add a little dose of water on them and make sure to get them a little wet again. But yeah, I always like to keep lens wipes in my purse to make sure I'm getting every bit of my glasses clean, just as a precaution. So you never know, so I always have those on hand. Okay, next up we have this little pocketbook thing. So in addition to my wallet / tote that I showed you, my purse also came with this. So as you see, I have it packed to the max here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this and see what I got inside. Let's do it. Okay, so first up is a little travel size compact mirror. Obvious reasons, wanna make sure that, you know, everything is everything when it comes to your face. So I always try to keep one on hand. This is my current one I'm using. It's black and gold, and it's just, you know, compact mirror. Obvious reasons, you know, gotta always have that on hand. Oh, I actually forgot about these. These are some small travel size Purells that I keep in my little pocketbook down here. And I keep these in there because they're smaller, and this little cap is so easy to come off, and I don't want it to spill and everything. So I usually keep it in here just to keep it secure. Just in case anything happens and it leaks on everything, which it hasn't happened yet, but just in case, I keep it in there too. I have 2 of them. I have this one that's like a orange fragrant, and this one is like a lavender fragrant. So I keep these in my purse. Purell is my favorite hand sanitizer brand that I use. So yeah, I keep these in my little pocketbook down here at all times. Next up is Carmex. Again, obvious reasons. And as you see, my lips, I have full lips. So walking around with cracked lips is not the move. So I always keep Carmex in my purse. And I'm one of those people who like to have 2 of everything. So I have 2. And so I've been using Carmex since I was a young girl, as far back as I can remember. This is my Old Faithful Carmex to make sure my lips are moisturized, especially with the cold weather going on that's coming in. Got to make sure the lips are properly moisturized. So I always keep Carmex on me. I have 2 in my purse and I have 2 in my bathroom, just to make sure that I have some available at all times. This one right here is a wild berry kind. I didn't think I would like this, and it's SPF 15 sunscreen included. I didn't think I would like this, but I actually do. The wild berry, I actually do like the way it feels on my lips. So yeah, Carmex is essential for me. Make sure you have some type of lip protection in your purse at all times, just because you never know. Always gotta have that. Next up is obvious. This is some icebreakers, mints, and then this is some extra gum. Gotta have mints on hand just because you never know. You know, you gotta make sure your breath is, you know, on point, especially when you're gonna be in front of or around people. If you're gonna be within talking distance, you wanna make sure your breath smells nice. So I usually go for the gum just because it's easy to get to, and sometimes the mints kind of can be too much, and also I don't want to consume too many of them, so I usually go for the gum. But yeah, gotta make sure whatever mint or gum of your choosing that you like, to keep that on hand just in case you need it. So yeah, these are important as well. Oh, and I also have some butter mints, the ones that are soft, that you put in your mouth. My mom bought some about a month or 2 ago, and she had some extras, so I just put these in my purse with my other mints to make sure that I have some. These more so taste like candy to me. They don't really do a mint. They don't really do the job as far as keeping your mouth fresh. I mean, they taste good, but it's not really, they don't really keep your mouth fresh. They just taste good. So I keep these just in case, and I also keep these for, again, guests. If anybody asks me for a mint, I usually get one of these. So yeah, butter mints. Another thing that I keep in my pocketbook are these lactate chewable tablets. I, like most of the world, I'm lactose intolerant. So I have to make sure that if I choose to indulge in a little bit of dairy, that I have these on hand. They do have them in pill form. I prefer the chewables better because you can just put one in your first take of dairy, whatever you're eating, ice cream, whatever it is, and then you should be fine. At least I am. They work for me, and it's one of those things that's instant, so you don't have to worry about it. So I usually always keep these chewables on hand just in case we're out somewhere and, you know, we stop and, you know, get some ice cream. I want to make sure that I'm able to partake. So anything for me, anything with like straight milk, you know, ice cream, shakes, malts, things like that. Even the last time it was key lime pie. I don't know. Anything like that, I cannot consume just straight. I have to have some type of lactate to eat it with, so that way I can enjoy it peacefully. So yeah, Lactate tablets, get you some if you haven't gotten some already. 10 out of 10 would totally recommend. Another thing that I keep in my little pocketbook is floss. Obvious reasons. Again, if I'm eating something or traveling and I'm eating something messy that's bound to get in your teeth, salad or something like that that's bound to get in your teeth, obviously you want to have floss on hand to make sure that you can get that debris out of your teeth and you won't be looking crazy when you open your mouth. So yeah, these are essential for me. I have so many things of floss ever since I had braces back in, what was that, 2014-ish. Ever since I had braces, I always keep floss on me to make sure that it's there whenever I need it, just because you never know, just for a precaution. So yeah, floss. I always have floss. All right, another thing that I didn't even know was in my purse still, but is a ponytail holder. Obviously, if you have a nice little press-in curl or braids or whatever, and your hair is just down and things happen, the weather sometimes is so unpredictable, you want to make sure you can pull your hair back and get it back into its proper decent look when you're on the go. Obviously I keep a couple of ponytail holders in my purse for those reasons. In addition to that, a wig brush, because I'm natural, so sometimes the wigs be wigging. So you got to make sure that you can get your hair back in place. In addition to having my compact mirror, so you can see and make sure that everything looks all right and everything is decent and in order. So we have, and not every black girl, we're not all the same obviously, but for me, I always keep a wig brush in my purse to make sure that all the flyaways and everything else, I can get it back intact. So yeah, ponytail holders, wig brush, always in my purse at all times, just because you never know. So yeah, always got to keep those. All right, so the last thing that is in my purse is a little travel size jar of Vaseline. You got to make sure that your skin or your lips or whatever it is on your body needs that proper moisture when you're not at home. So I have this travel size jar, just in case, for emergency purposes. You have those times where you're rushing out the door and you notice as soon as you get where you're going or when you get in the car that your ankles are ashy, want to hit them up with some Vaseline real quick. So lately I haven't had to use it, but it has been used. Obviously that's, you see my hands have been in it, so it's definitely been used, and it is dermatologist recommended. So I like to use stuff that my body is going to appreciate in the long run. In addition to, using hard water when you shower, and then when the weather is pretty fierce and severe, you want to make sure that, your body is properly moisturized and taken care of. So I always have Vaseline on hand just in case, as a precaution for when I need it. Like I said, when I had those, bad knuckles, I always use cocoa butter and Vaseline. So it has come in clutch for me over the years. So yeah, make sure you get you some Vaseline for your bag or your purse or your handbag, whatever you have, just in case you need it. All right, so that's it for today's video of what's in my purse. If you like what you saw here today, please give me a like. You can also leave comments down below of anything that you might have that you can relate to that I covered today that's in your bag or your purse or your pocketbook, and we'll definitely interact in the comments below. Also subscribe if you like what you've seen here today. You also can leave comments of anything that you want me to make videos on, and I'll definitely review those and we'll see what we can come up with. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support, and until next time, bye.